Becoming the Enemy. This song, man, when we were making the song order, I just really knew we should start the album with this song. You know, just the way it kicks in. It's like got this really energetic, jumping kind of vibe. You know, aside from starting the record with State of Being, you know, the intro, it needed to slam in to something with that really huge, alive, energetic feeling, which is what this song, you know, comes across to me. You know, even in the verse, there's a kick drum keeping the beat while I'm singing. You know, it's kind of chanty. You know, so it really feels like this is a great song to do live. You know, we've played it a couple times live, but yeah, can't wait to play more shows when all this shit is over. Also, we had Johannes Eckerstrom join us, did some guest vocals with me on this song. In the chorus, you know, you can hear our voices blend together, and they blend and form this cool fucking this mean sound. You know, they really mesh well together. And then he has a solo part in the second verse. You can hear him doing his own thing, which is really damn cool. So thanks, brother. But yeah, Becoming the Enemy, badass tune.
Becoming the Enemy, that was it's actually a really easy song to write, to be honest. It was came together super quick. Ryan had a melody for it, the da-na-na-na-na-na, the Becoming the Enemy part. It's he didn't have lyrics for it. He just had the melody and brought it in, and we worked off that, and it progressed really quickly. I think it took us maybe 2 or 3 hours, and we had the really basis of a song. It was like pretty much done. Had to fill in a couple things here and there, I'm sure, but the majority of it was pretty done. And yeah, it's got with that melody that he brought in, it's got that part where it's just like hopefully everybody's going to be just like Becoming the Enemy, you know, in the crowd, and that'd be pretty cool. I think if we get to play live, that would be, you know, it'd be pretty cool. I really like the wheelie. That part's great. It's like, it's fun to play. I get to use my phaser, and it sounds all spacey with the delays and stuff. So, and I get to finish off with the wah. So I get to use a bunch of effects on this one. And it's yeah, a really fun song to play. Pretty kick ass. So check it out.
Becoming the Enemy, first track off State of Being. This is an interesting one for many ways. First of all, when we were writing State of Being, the intro part, which is the spoken word part that starts the album, we wanted to make sure when it finished that we went into a song that had a lot of energy, because the way we ended the intro with State of Being is John screaming State of Being, right? So there had to be some energy in the song that was going to come after it. And after looking at all the songs, there were a couple front runners, but in the end we decided with Becoming the Enemy, just because when it kicks in with that kick snare, and you know, and kicks into the tune, it's just got this incredible energy to it. And then you add Johannes Eckerstrom and his guest vocal appearance along with John's vocals, and it just seemed right. Johannes brought an added level of energy to the song. So it just felt right to start the album that way. Lyrically, this song is about becoming your own worst enemy. We've all done it. We all do it. And the lesson to be learned from it is be careful with what you decide on day-to-day life. You know what I mean? Just be careful of the decisions you make, because they shape your tomorrow. That's pretty much what the song's about lyrically. Now, one other cool thing about this song. This is the first song that BEAV and I wrote together for Imonolith. It was back in 2015. We decided we wanted to start writing music together. He came over to my place. I showed him this chorus riff. I said, this is the riff I got. Let's see what we can do. And the song basically wrote itself in that day that he came over. We did go through variations of like verses and choruses, and revisited like the mid section a little later on down the road, but it just goes to show that sometimes when you write something, the original is always going to be the best, and that was the case for Becoming the Enemy. We stuck with the original way that we wrote it, and I'm extremely stoked on how it turned out on the album. So yeah, kick-ass song, and love how we started the album with it.
Becoming the Enemy. To me, it's just a straightforward heavy rock track. I think every album needs a song like this. No crazy bells or whistles. Just a song you can crank the fuck out of when you're driving down the highway. Believe it or not, my favorite parts of this song are the beginnings of each verse. The part where I'm not playing. Because I'm a huge fan of drums and bass guitar. And for me, just stepping back and hearing the weight of those two instruments play off each other is just awesome. I just love the thunderous sounds those two things can achieve. I can't ignore the fact that Johannes did guest vocals on this. His delivery was perfect for this song. If I haven't said it publicly yet, thank you, Johannes.
Becoming the Enemy. Well, this song is kind of like jelly beans and peanut butter. Both things are great, and they're great together. If you've ever smoked weed, those things are great together. There's a lot of screaming on this song, which is excellent. It's just a straight ahead freight train of a song that's just like a really good bouncer. It's really good, really gets the blood pumping, really gets the old ventricles bursting and the veins pumping blood. And it's got Johannes Eckerström. I fucking hope I pronounced that right. It's got him guesting on it from this band. Secret little band. Swedish icons, or soon to be icons. Amazing little band. It's a beautiful honor to have him guesting on this record. I like that we have two guest vocalists on this record, and they're both from Sweden. So, I love you, Sweden. Shout out to Sweden.